So today I have a back to school hair and makeup look. It's really easy, and it's mostly directed to those who really aren't supposed to be wearing makeup at school, or maybe just getting into it, because I know teaching in England my students were not allowed to wear makeup. I was nice and would be like, okay, just lighten up on this, or don't do that so harsh, and maybe I'll let you have it on a little bit longer. But yeah, so it's a very simple look, but it makes your eyes nice and bright, your skin is nice and fresh, and this hair look, as I explain later on, can last you almost an entire week. So I hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned. So getting started with the face, first thing I'm going to use are these Clean Clear oil blotting wipes. I don't use them very often. I actually sometimes forget that I have them, but they're honestly such a godsend for your bag or your purse while you're at school. And this goes high school, university, anything, like even when you're at work. And I'm using a new, well, I shouldn't say new, but I'm fooling around with my skincare right now, so my face is probably going to be very disturbing when I put this on, because I am quite shiny despite like just toning and like washing and stuff my face. My focus is literally just fresh skin, bright eyes, and nude lips. So I'm not wearing any foundation, but I am going to put on the Stay Matte Primer, because you can use it alone, under or over makeup, and that's just going to help make sure we don't look like a shiny mess by the end of the day. So I'm just gonna, you can put it on your more oily spots. You don't actually have to put it everywhere, especially since we're not wearing foundation. So for me, it's kind of my chin, it's basically my T-zone. But because I'm going to be putting a little bit of concealer on, I am going to make sure I have it under my eyes. So I'm going to be using my Age Rewind from Maybelline, and just crank up that bad boy. Now for me, honestly, if you have really good skin and you don't have under eye circles like I do, you can totally skip concealer or just put it on any like actual spots that you have. And just be sure to blend it out really well. Now if you are really prone to being oily throughout the day, something I would recommend is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I have it in Sandstorm, which you guys saw in my recent video. So I am going to take a little bit of this and dust it under my eyes. Just want to do a little dusting. Now you're going to have beautiful skin! Although I'm sure your skin's beautiful anyways, but that way you're not going to be an oil slick by the end of the day. Okay, and for the rest of the face, I'm going to put just the tiniest amount of a pressed powder that's just a smidgen darker than mine. I'm not contouring my face. So this is the Advanced Radiance 120 Natural Beige from CoverGirl. And just warming up my face, like I said, not trying to contour, not trying to give my cheeks ultimate definition. And if you want to, again, for university, you can go full out, but for the high school students, I want to say you can use a little highlight, but I'm not going to because of the fact that I'm doing a matte face. A highlight would just be really obvious that I have something there. If I were to put blush on, I would go more for one of these tones because it's light. Like this one is a Dusty Rose color. Also Dusty Rose by NYX, which is like one of my go-to blushes we can find because it just gives you a little hint of color. You could even use this one. This would be a compromise because it has some glitter in it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There's a little bit of shine in there. And then obviously that's my regular contour color, so that's a bit dark. But I would not, for a subtle look, suggest like a bright orange or a like hot pink. But actually, you know, for argument's sake, I'll put some blush on. So I'm going to go with this really light pink. And I'm just going to put it on like the backs of my cheeks. And that just warms your face up again. Okay, so for brows, my thoughts for school, you're not trying to go heavy-handed with this, but you want to make, if you need to fill them in, if you're like me and your brows are not the most beautiful thing on the planet, I would say go for more of a gel versus like a pomade or something that's just lighter, that doesn't make it look like you have a really super defined brow. Alright, so today I'm just going to be using the Hard Candy Brows Now Brow Fiber Gel. And I'm just going to, just a light touch, because I find if you press too hard with this, it really looks like you've painted yourself with something. Now to start off with the eye, you're going to want to use an eye primer, and I'm going to be using Hard Candy's Eyes the Limit Shadow Primer. Keeping the eyes quite light and bright, so I'm going in with an eggshell matte color. And I'm going to put that all over my lid and slightly into my crease. Then I'm taking this shimmery pink shade, which is one of my go-tos for the... And this shade is reflective but without being super pigmented. And because it's such a soft pink, it's not screaming, hey look, I'm wearing pink eyeshadow. I'm just going to put this on the lid and sweep it gently into the crease and making sure you get all the way down to your lash line. Now just taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend that up a little bit. And then I'm going to take this matte brown, tiniest little bit on that fluffy brush, and put it into the outer corner and the outer crease, just to give myself a hint more definition in my eye and in my eye shape. Now I'm just taking a nude liner and I'm lining my bottom waterline. That's just going to make sure that you actually look awake and bright-eyed, and then just finishing off with some mascara. And the eyes are done. So you can see they look a little bit brighter. Now one thing you can do if you want, and again it depends on how much makeup you are allowed to wear, I'm going to take this color right here, which is a bit shimmery, on the ring finger, and I'm just going to pop that on my inner tear duct, just to brighten my eyes a little bit more. Inner highlight plus the use of the nude liner is really going to make your eyes look bright and pop and make you look like you're awake even when you're not. And then just to finish off the look, what I'm going to do is just a nude lip. I'm going to be using my NYX Natural Liner and my new Milani lipstick in Teddy Bear. Now you can use just a lip liner and a little bit of lip gloss. You can use just a little lip gloss. This look actually lends itself to a few different lipsticks if you are brave enough or allowed. And that is the finished look. The lips are a bit on the darker side of nude. You can go with my other nude combos. You can see what nude lipsticks I have if you look at my nude lipstick collection, which I'll link down below. But basically you can wear any look with this, any lips rather with this. It's a very subtle look, neutral look, but it will not get you into a ton of trouble if you can't wear makeup at school, or if you're just getting into makeup and you're just getting into eyeshadows and don't want to go overboard. This would be a really good look. And now I'm just going to do a quick little hair look. For me, honestly, if my hair is a hot mess and I don't have time to do it in the morning, I will throw it in some Dutch braids. You can do French braids. I have an easier time doing Dutch braids on myself, but if you want like a really quick waves for school the next day when you shower, throw your hair up in a couple of braids. If you guys want to see how to do Dutch braids, if you don't know how already, I do have a video linked on how I do my Dutch braids. And if you want to, you could totally brush them out more. I actually really like them on the first day when they're like super voluminous. You can tease your roots a little bit. And yeah, those are my really big, easy curls. Mermaid hair, like it just looks awesome, especially when you use the small hair elastics. Your ends don't get too crimped where there's like a huge end of like straight hair, everything else being really wavy and kinky. But honestly, this hair lasts me, I would say, going on at least 3 days. If you want, you can make this hairless all week. So you could braid your hair Sunday night, wear your braids throughout Monday if you don't sleep like crazy and have like flyaways. But my hair lasts quite well overnight in a braid. Or you can do it like Monday morning, if you have a shower first thing on Monday, braid your hair up for the day, Tuesday, release it like this. And because there's so much body, I find that like my hair gets greasy quite easily. All you need to worry about are like literally your roots, because the rest of your hair, it's not going to look greasy very easily or very quickly. So you can wear your hair like this for a couple of days, and then if your bangs or anything else starts to bother you, or you do find that your hair is getting greasy, you can just pop these into a braid or a twist and pull them to the side. Yeah, it's basically an endless hairstyle, and you can do a whole bunch of different things with it. If you're good at cornrows, you can also braid at the side, and then it doesn't worry if your hair is greasy or not, because having a little bit more extra grease actually helps the braid hold. Small braids like that don't tend to hold well on fresh hair, so you could really make this last all week. I always get tons of compliments when my hair is like this, so hopefully it works well for you guys. Let me see what it looks like. It just gives me so much volume. I love it. So that's my little back to school hair and makeup for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you recreate these braids or this makeup look, please, please, please send me photos on Instagram. You can hashtag it sydneexo. You can send it to me on Twitter. I would love to see it. I'm so nosy like that. And I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. For those of you in North America having Labor Day weekend, be safe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya!